Have you ever witnessed a judge go completely ballistic and lose it in court? I walked into traffic court for my first ever speeding ticket. I was doing 45 and a 35, a simple mistake on my way to pick up my daughter from daycare. My driving record was completely clean. I figured I'd pay $100 and be home in time for dinner. The man on the bench was Judge Thompson, an older guy with a reputation for being firm but fair. But the second he called my name, I felt the air get sucked out of the room. He wasn't just looking at me. He was staring through me with this raw, personal hatred that made the hairs on my arms stand up. His eyes locked on my file. "Mr. Evans," he said, his voice low and dangerous. "The report says you were driving a 2012 blue Honda Civic. Is that correct?" I nodded, confused. "Yes, Your Honor," he then asked. "And this was on Miller Road, just past the bridge?" "That's right, Your Honor." He slammed his wooden gavel down with so much force that the water pitcher on his desk rattled. Everyone in the courtroom jumped. "Do you have any idea how many families are destroyed on that road by reckless people like you?" he shouted. "People who think they're too important to follow the rules?" His hands were shaking. The prosecutor looked over at the bailiff with wide eyes, completely stunned. This was not a normal reaction to a minor speeding ticket. I tried to apologize and explain, "Your Honor, I was just running a few minutes late to get my daughter." He cut me off with a wave of his hand. "I don't want to hear your pathetic, self-serving excuses," he roared, his face turning a deep shade of purple. "You people are all the same. You think a simple sorry can fix the lives you ruin." I just stood there, frozen. He sentenced me to the absolute maximum penalty allowed by law. A $1,000 fine, 80 hours of community service, and a 6-week defensive driving course. My jaw hit the floor. For going 10 miles over the limit on a first offense? The guy before me, who had unapologetically run a red light, got a simple $200 fine. The whole room was whispering. I felt like I was in a nightmare as this complete stranger tore my life apart over a tiny, insignificant mistake. I was shaking with a mix of anger and confusion. As I waited in the clerk's office, trying to figure out how I was going to pay the insane fine, my eyes drifted to a large